Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa. Today we're going to be working on my 365 calendar. Haven't been around for a while, been so busy doing stuff in my Etsy store. Mostly Mother's Day gifts, so it's getting close to Mother's Day, so it's starting to wind down. So excited to get back in the craft room for at least one little project today. So I think I'm going to give myself a Mother's Day treat over the weekend and do a little bit more too. So, all right, so we're going to be working on those, and what I'm going to be making are these cute journal cards. I'm going to be playing with some of the stuff that I got in my last haul, because this is what you do when you get stuff new, is you play with it. So they're going to be pretty straightforward, simple. They are, okay, I'll show you from the beginning here. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so what I did is I took some of my paper that I've got this book a long time ago. It is a 1902 edition of a Sears Robot catalog, so it is a reproduction, but it's just pages and pages of stuff from the Sears catalog from 1902, so it's very cool. Some fun old stuff. I love reading the little captions on some of these too, what they have in there. So what was that I just find? Okay, I wonder if those are really attached or just the pictures. Our special open face. Interesting. Cupid dolls. Watches. I'll have to do something with that page. That one's cool. Okay, so yeah, so I took out a couple pages from there that I thought had some fun stuff on there, and I attached them to just plain, a little bit stronger, solid cardstock. I chose a yellow because there's a lot of, whoa, almost lost my little thing. Some yellows. I've cut a couple already. I chose this kind of periwinkle purplish blue one, and then I chose a minty kind of green one. So I've cut those two sheets apart already. And I'm going to show you how I cut the sizes I cut these, but let me get these out of the way before I fling them again across the room. Okay, so I took some, these were 12 by 12 scrapbook papers that I cut to 8.5 wide. I cut the 3.5 inch strips off. There they are. This is how I usually do my 12 by 12s. I cut the 3.5 inch off, or sometimes I start with the 1 inch and then cut the 3.5. I like to get the 8.5 because if I do ever want to print on them, they need to be 8.5 wide for my printer. So that's what I tend to cut them to. And it worked perfect for these sheets. So I glued 3 of the sheets on top of there, and I decided to cut them down. These pieces are 5 inches tall by 4.5 wide. So pretty much use this whole sheet up. But let me go ahead and cut this off. So hopefully your day is going well today. It's a nice, cheerful, sunny day today. All day I thought it was Saturday, and then I was sitting here prepping for this, and I see kids walking home from school. I'm like, oh yeah, it's Friday. All right, so I'm gonna just cut the top piece off, and then I'm going to cut, like I said, they're gonna be 5 inches tall. So I'm just gonna cut this to 5 inches, and then we'll take the bottom part off. Takes a little bit more off of this for 5 inches. But basically my thought on this is to put a background as an advertising, black and white kind of neutral kind of background instead of maybe some script or music or something. I thought these would be kind of interesting as backgrounds, not really readable, but little fonts, maybe some hints of pictures peeking out between there. So that is why I chose to do these. So obviously if you don't have a catalog, if you've got some old advertisements or something as a background for a card, you can use that. All right, so once I cut them down to 5, I'm going to cut them to 4 1/4, which is half of 8.5. 4 1/4, so I got two sheets there, 2 cards there, and 4 1/4. Now I left the other end open. It had a little peek through a color. I thought it was kind of interesting. You could cut these down to make them fit. The one side, since I tore them out of the book, are a little more jaggedy than the other side. So it gets a little bit more fun to that. All right, so I think we're done cutting. Get that out of the way. All right, so my pictures. Let's grab those and see which one we want to do first. Well, let's see. Let's grab something with the green. I did that first one I did with the example was one of the periwinkle ones because I thought there's purple on there. So let's grab one of the greens, and then we'll start having some fun with it. Okay, all right. Maybe I'll use these guys. All right, I think I might do that because I can actually see the watch pieces on the side there. Okay, so let's use that one. I obviously made some extras, but that'll be in my to-do box. I'll have some fun stuff to play with. Bases. Can't go wrong with some extra bases. Now with all my cards, I like to round the edges, but I don't know if you noticed on my sample, I have the lovely tab because that was one of my fun little things that I got in my haul. This little notch maker. So I decided to make tabs in these, and I think I'm going to do it on this side because I'll cut the watch away. I'm going to do it on this side, and I made this sort of somewhat bigger notches when I did these in the center. We're going to do that, and then we'll go ahead. I like big scissors. Go ahead and try to cut this straight. Oh, not too shabby. And, oh, not too shabby. I like it. All right, so after I've done that, I did go through and round the edges, corners, whatever you want to call those. I like rounded corners. That's just me. And we'll throw a little ink on there. And then we'll get some of the other fun stuff that I found in my haul to add to these. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna use this one. That's right. Okay, so the next one thing I used was these splotches that I got on the washi tapes. That one might be pretty. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that one. I did find out that, you know, I think if you watch the video that these were not on the top, you had to cut them out and play around them. So I'm just gonna cut this one out and cut that there. We'll save that. I might have to find a place when I start cutting these off to put them because they're gonna not stay on the roll. All right, so the next thing I did when I did it is I did cut them a little bit more shapely, got rid of some of the outside plastic, and I did cut some of the bits off that maybe didn't matter as much. If it was like outstanding, a little further out, and it really didn't affect the composition, I did that. So, all right, now I'm gonna corner these a little, make them look a little less square. I found that this thin paper, it's a kind of a magazine weight. I found that if I use my middle size from this, not the big small, the middle one, I don't know, it has enough surface area to cut something, yet enough to hold it in place, and actually cuts it very well. So I've been lucky with that. All right, so let's put a splooch. I'm gonna hide it behind there and probably put it between there. Or the orange, yeah, let's do that. So these are just the regular peel backs like other PET labels. All right, so we're gonna splooch it in that way. And there we go. And you can still see the words behind there, so I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, I like them. All right, so we're gonna do that. And I did stamp something on that side. So let's grab my stamps and see which one I'd like to use for this. Seem to have misplaced my block. Oh, there it is. All right, so that could be cool. Let's do that one. All right, I'm gonna use my VersaFine that I recently got. Seems to work well with these. All right, I'm gonna stamp it on the paper part. And I'm gonna stamp it on this side too. Okay. Cover that up because I like to put my elbows in the ink. One of my favorite things to do. Okay. Okay. All right. So the other thing that I did on these was I put something on the back, and I'll show you after we finish the front here. Something else I played with. That. And then some sort of little label on there because let's see, which do I want? Nothing too big, but nothing too small. Miss Murray Regional Florist. Let's do that. Good old Miss Murray's Regional Floral, right? So what have you been working on lately? Any fun projects you've been working on? I have so many, not projects on hold, but ideas that I've been thinking of these past couple weeks that just itching to get back in here. So I have a long list of stuff I want to do. There's a little bee up here. He's so cute. All right, I don't want to cover too much of a flower up. So we'll go ahead and move that up and do that. Okay, well, let's get this glued down. Okay, I want that glued a little bit higher. Nope. Okay, and then we'll glue that down. Come on, straighten out. There you go. Vice Regal Florist, Miss Murray. She has beautiful floral arrangements. Okay, all right. Yeah, that'll cute. Like I said, I decided I wanted to do a something like that because I was thinking, like, say you put this on a page as a pocket, then you could go ahead and put these in and have the little tab sticking out automatically for them. Or one of my last videos where I did the wraparound pockets with the plump around. Something like this would definitely go into one of these and be able to, as you're having it stick on the page, also stick out of there. Thought that was kind of fun to be able to slide into a tuck that way, or to put it in a side tuck. So that is why I decided to add those. Plus, like I said, play with my new stuff. Lots of fun. Okay, now the last thing I decided was the other thing I wanted to do is I put on the back one of those cluster things that I had gotten on the last haul. So here they are, and I thought it'd be fun because it's not adding any bulk, but it's adding some fun stuff to it, and a lot of these colors are very similar to what I have. But I don't think I want to use the same color now that I'm looking at that. There were so many of them, I just had to get them on that. So hard to pick up, but I just had to shove them in this. Ooh, that's cute with the clock and the butterfly. Have a nice day. I like that one. Okay. Yeah, I could barely pick them up because they were so... Which way do you go? You go that way. Keep these near the top. Okay. So these are the PE stickers like the other one, so they peel back. And we're just going to turn this so I can... and what's nice, they are about 5 inches long, so they really worked out well for these journal cards. All right, burnish them down a little bit, make sure they stay on there, and can't pick it up. Yeah, it's cute. It adds a bit of fun to it, with, like I said, with being flat. Some lace, the clock, the little butterfly, and that side with my little splooge, the stamp. Yeah, cute. I like them. And here is the first one that I did off camera with the purple splooge because I thought the flowers were pink and purple. Looked good with the pink and purple. And this side I did the black and white one, but that butterfly had a hint of purple to it on there. So I thought that was a cool one to do with that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to get the rest of them cut up and ready, punched, inked, all this stuff, and then I'll come back and we will put the last 4 together and we'll see how these end up going. All right, I am back. So I've gone through and did all the preparatory work where I've done the fun little notches in there. Love this little punch here, rounded the corners. I did notice if I punched too close to the one end, I couldn't use my rounder for the corner, so I just took one of the other cards, put it next to it, and just copied the curve. So no big deal. Curved those. I found the back piece and the splotchy piece that needs to go with that and that. So yeah, we can put this all together. Now, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you join us. Like I said, I got so many ideas coming up here in the near future, and hopefully I'm going to have a little bit more time to be able to do some videos. I think I'm going to want that closer to that side because that bird has the orange. I'm going to do that. Yeah, so please do. And I definitely appreciate each and every person that comes in here to watch the videos with me. I am getting close to 2,000 subscribers, which is just mind-boggling to me. When I got like 20, I was like, oh my gosh, look at that, that's crazy. But to have near 2,000 is insane. So I do thank each and every one of you guys hanging out with me as I'm doing these. I hope I love to hear when I inspire somebody and says, oh, I'm going to go try that. Oh, I'm going to go do that. It truly warms my heart that I inspired someone to do something. I'm fairly new to this whole thing myself. Just kind of playing along and having some fun. So, all right, let me get that out of the way before I blind somebody. And that is one thing I didn't do, is figure out what I want to stamp on those sides. But I think I'm going to do a big number on this one because it's kind of what you would call busy. So I think I'm going to do a big number. And we'll do that side. Stuff is so juicy, I probably don't even have to put ink on there the second time for the back side, that is for sure. All right, I'll make sure I have flipped it the right way. Okay, and we'll put this. I thought this one's really pretty. This butterfly has a bit of rose, colored roses, flowers. I'm guessing, look at that, like the roses, rose-colored flowers on there. So I thought that was kind of appropriate for the front with the flowers. Might need a pin here. Am I doing it the right direction? Yeah, I'm doing it the right direction. They say if you have these PET labels that, oh, I had it, that if you pull the front forward, you have a better chance of undoing it. And I'm trying to put these close to the edge to leave a little bit more room for journaling. And just make sure none of that came through, and it did not. Yeah, so still leaves a lot of room for journaling, but it has a little bit more detail to it. I love it. I love it. So cool. Okay. Onward and upward. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say is the first two that I did, I ended up putting the tab to this side. So I made sure I did a couple going that way in this batch. Not all of them, but being right-handed, it's kind of like my default to do that, but I consciously try to, oh, I didn't score this one. Consciously try to when I do these, to go both directions, because there's obviously two sides of pages on journals, and you can't have everything be on the one side of the book. Some of it's gotta be on the other side, right? Okay, all right, so for this one, I grabbed this pink and purple, a little bit more purple, so I think I'm gonna push it, maybe do it that way. Yeah, I think I'll do it that way, okay. These really, I like these come off very nice. After I cut them to the right shape that I wanted to do, they seem to come out really nice. I mean, I guess it would have been a little bit better if they were kind of pre-cut like a lot of those, there's my glue, a lot of those PETs are, but not the worst thing in the world. I could think of lots more. All right, let's go up there. Oh, crooked. Oh, whew, got it. That's one thing nice about that kind of glue is you do have a second to fix it. All right. Old Wiltshire Market Towns and Villages. Cute. Okay. All right. So something stamped there. It doesn't have to be too big. This would fit. Whoops, upside down. That actually might fit. Oh. Like a lesson block. There it is. Okay. All right, let's see if my theory is correct where I stamp the one side and I can go through and stamp the second. Oh, for sure. It's off the thing, but nothing I can do about that. Okay. All right, and the back side. Now this one I picked it as a little bit of blue gingham on there. I thought a little newspaper. I thought this would go well. Okay. Yeah, cute. I like it. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right. I kind of wish that was still there. I'm thinking maybe I can cut this off. The nest on the bottom is not that much of it. Let's try that. I'll just have to. Yeah. Shh, don't tell anybody it was there. All right, and I hate when stuff's right in front of your face. All right, a little bit of a round, and looks like I forgot to ink this one too. I guess I didn't do everything I wanted to before I came back. Oh yeah, much better. Put that there, and then we'll just, I think maybe we'll put that. And the reason I picked the purple, there's only really just that one purple there, so I think I'm gonna put it over here, kind of tie in the two. And yeah, I'm covering those cute ladies up, but this is a little see-through, so I think I'll still be able to see them. Through there a little? Not really. Oh well. Okay. angle. That's cute. Okay, so let's see what we can stamp there. All right, I think I'm gonna do the collect part and not the shipment part. So let's see if I can do that. All right. Okay. Collect. Okay. Making a little collection of eggs, that's what I'm going to call it. Of course, now I got ink in my hand. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I got to put the thing in the back. And, you know, I'm not a fan of that now. Excuse me. I think I like that one better. Or do I like that one better? I think I like that one better. Even though it says war is over, I like the butterfly and the watering can. Yeah. The orange butterfly goes well with that terracotta pot. So yeah, I like that one. Greenish. Yep. Stop talking yourself into it, right? You have talked yourself into it enough. And in the end, if whatever journal I go to put it in, if I don't like that war is over part, I could probably always throw something on top of it to cover it up. You know, I think I'm going to put it on this side. And I see a little bit of the plastic came over. We'll get that off. And just very little on that part. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. Okay, all right, last one. Okay, so this one, I've got a little pink. I think I might have it peek out through there. I actually think I'm going to cover this chick down here because he got a little bit mushed when I was there. He's a little bit gluey still, so we're going to see the ducks in there and that's it. So I think we'll do it that way. He got a little stuck to the paper behind him when I was stacking them together to cut. I thought they were dry enough, but I was wrong. Okay. Oops. Okay, there's that, and we'll get a little bit of glue onto here. And we will cover the duck up. All right, so something in there, I think maybe something thin. I can sneak that in there. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yep. And beautiful. Here's I have some ink on the splotchy there. Okay. And I did it. Oh, you go this way because it says Vegas. The bird's the correct way. I like that. Yeah, I really like that one. All right, I think this is going to cover most of the splotchiness too, which is good. I like when mistakes can be easily remedied. Ooh, don't. Ooh, don't. All right, put a little lower than I wanted to, so I'm gonna have to do a little surgery on that. Get rid of that tag. No foul. Yeah, cute. I like it. All right, well, I think that is it for these. I hope you enjoyed them and got some inspiration. Now, I know, like I said, a lot of people are not going to have the same stuff, but really the thought was to be able to put a tab on the journal card to be able to pull it out using some plain, simple advertisements in the background that you don't really have to notice, and just adding some fun splashes of color, and of course playing with your new stuff. So let me get these. I showed the other two up close earlier in the video, so I'm just gonna do up close the 4 that I just finished in the second part of the video as we do that. So if you liked any of these, I'd really like to hear which one you liked, because I think they're very cute. So, all right, so here is this one. He is really cute. I like the orange part with the robin's eggs advertisement. Very cute with the label. And then that stuck back there with the butterfly. See, that's really cute. It says rose on there. I like that one a lot. Yeah, there's that one. And then this one. Got this blue color that we just did, covering up my ducky with the number. I like how that's kind of hidden in there. It looks like it's meant to be. And then the same sticker, and then this side is like a little peacock. He's cute with the clock. Yeah, I like him. All right, and then this one with the dies, with the purple on top, very cute. The eggs, 25 count. Collect, and then I'm not mad about the words over part. I do like how the second stamp went. It still has a bit of a texture on there because of the cardstock is textured, so I thought that came out kind of cool. And then this one, purple and pink with the splooch, like that. And then the blue gingham with a little advertisement words behind their little doily. Very cute. Yeah, fun stuff. I'll drop off the other 2 that we had in there before. Yeah, so if you like the video, a thumbs up would be awesome. Again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet, because lots of fun stuff coming up. I truly appreciate each and every one of you hanging out with me today. And as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.